Hey crafters, let's make a Mother's Day perfume box. I have my prints here that I got from CVS. At the time of this video, they were $5 per print. I printed them at a 16 by 20, and now all I'm doing is cutting out my sides and my bottom before I attach it to my foam board. Now with this craft, all you're going to need is your prints. They're printed on adhesive paper. You're going to need your foam board. Right here I have white foam board. You can get foam board from Hobby Lobby as well as like Dollar Tree and Walmart. Okay, so what I'm going to do with my prints, as you can see, that's the adhesive part. I'm going to separate the back from the actual front, and I am going to attach them to the board, and I am going to use one hand to pull the backing off while smoothing it out with the other hand. Take your time with this so you don't get any bubbles. Then if you use one half of it, you should have enough room to put the back side or the front side on the same poster board. Okay, so I'm only going to use two poster boards. All I did was trim off the excess to make sure that they did not overlap, and once they're both on, we now can cut. You want to also make sure that on your second poster board that you attach your front and back pieces so we can cut those out as well. Now I'm using my heavy metal ruler. You can use your metal ruler. It does not have to be a heavy duty one like this. I just like the weight on this. It helps me to make firmer cuts. So what I'm doing is I'm just lining it up, and I'm using my X-Acto knife or craft knife and doing long, firm strokes. Okay, so I'm not sawing at it. I'm simply slicing through. Now, how you can guarantee that you get nice smooth cuts is that you have a new blade on your X-Acto knife or box cutter. Okay, so with both of those, you are able to change out your blades, and I highly recommend doing that when doing a project like this. So as you can see, I'm using my ruler for all of my straight edges. I'm going to do all my straight edges first, and then after that I'm going to go in and work with my curved or hard to reach areas with just my X-Acto knife by itself. Now this, I like to really take my time because I do not want any jagged or crooked lines. So I'm going to take my time, cut out piece by piece. And now when I do this, I do not make long strokes. I'm making sure that I'm making firm strokes, but if they do not have to be long ones, then I don't make them long. Now, right here, I am going to cut this open box, okay? So if you want a peekaboo frame, then all you have to do is cut this centerpiece out. Now, this is optional because you could have this box where it does not have this center frame, okay? Now, if it's not going to pop out for you, flip it over and make sure that every corner meets each other, okay? Because you don't want any raggedy edges like I said before. Now I am going to put my clear piece on the back of here. I will link everything down below in the description so that way you'll know exactly what I'm using and where I got mine from. Okay, so I'm going to add my glue all the way around. A generous amount, but not too close to the opening because I don't want it to spill over into the opening. Okay, and then I'm going to place this down, press firm, but I'm not going to move it. So once it's down, and there is that window opening. Now, what I want to do is line my bottom up, because with these templates, if you haven't gotten yours, it's down below. But with these templates, it's a box shape in the center of the perfume bottle. Okay, so the bottom piece does not go all the way across the bottom, so I like to make a mark to make sure that I am placing it in the right spot. So I simply made a mark on the bottom where I want it to go. Now I'm adding my glue to one side of the bottom piece, making sure that the color is facing upward just in case you leave it where you can see inside of it. It'll look nice. Okay, so I'm lining that up, pressing down firm and making sure it sits up straight. You know, hot glue, it dries quickly, so you don't have to worry about holding it there too long. Now I'm going to add my side. I'm going to put some glue on the side of one of the sides and then some glue on the side of the bottom. And then I'm going to attach that on, making sure I'm taking my time because I want this to be straight, okay? I want it to be straight. And so there's a curve in this where I'm able to tell at the top where it gets to the straight point, and I'm lining it up there. And now I'm just going to add my other side, doing the same exact thing that I did with the previous side. Making sure everything is lined up, and I'm going to hold it there until it holds itself up. The last thing we have to do is add the other side to this. So whether it's your front side or your back side, we're going to add that. So we're simply putting glue all around the sides and the bottom, and then we're going to carefully line this up and place it on. Okay, now you want to make sure that you take your time with this, because you don't want it to be crooked, as well as you don't want one to be higher than the other. Okay, so take your time placing that, press down firm, and it is all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and get your templates today.